Minister for Communications, Urban Infrastructure, Cities and the Arts. Will the Minister please update the House on how the Morrison Government's strong record on online safety has been further bolstered by our world-leading anti-trolling laws and today's initiation of a parliamentary inquiry to put big tech under the microscope?
The Minister for Communications, Urban Infrastructure, Cities and the Arts has the call.
Well, I do thank the member for Higgins for her question. Of course, she is a distinguished medical practitioner and researcher, and she's got a very strong interest in people being safe offline as well as online. And of course, our Liberal National Government has a very strong track record in keeping Australians safe online. We established the E-Safety Commissioner in 2015. We gave it powers to deal with the cyberbullying of children. We added powers to deal with the unauthorised sharing of intimate images. We promised a new Online Safety Act at the 2019 election. We consulted extensively on that in 2020. This year we've legislated that Act, and the new powers for the E-Safety Commission will take effect from January next year. Over the weekend, Mr Speaker, the Prime Minister and the Attorney-General came together to announce powerful new anti-trolling laws. For too long, these social media platforms have allowed anonymous trolls to get away with spewing bile and hate online with no consequences. So we're changing the law so that the platforms will be liable in defamation for comments made on the platform unless they meet the requirements specified, a complaint scheme so that if somebody is concerned they've been defamed, they can efficiently raise that concern and have the option, the person who posted that, to voluntarily take it down. And of course, the power for the federal courts to require platforms to disclose identity information to allow the complainant to commence defamation proceedings. But, Mr Speaker, this is a fast-moving space, and we saw just a few months ago testimony by Facebook whistleblower Frances Hogan, which has revealed troubling new information about the practice of the tech giants. Do, for example, the algorithms used by big tech drive users, including children, down a rabbit hole of viewing ever more problematic content? So, Mr Speaker, what we've announced today is we're establishing a parliamentary select committee to give Australians the chance to raise their concerns about big tech. The member for Robertson, who of course is a former teacher, a former telco executive and a mum, as well as a very effective member of parliament. She will chair this inquiry, and it's going to consider a range of the online harms faced by Australians, whether algorithms increase those harms, the mental health impacts. These are issues, Mr Speaker, of great concern to Australian families, Australian parents, indeed to just about every Australian, and this is a chance for those who are concerned to be heard. It's also, of course, a chance for the big tech companies to come before this parliamentary select committee and explain what they're doing to keep their users safe and to satisfy the Australian people through the parliament that what they're doing is sufficient. This, Mr Speaker, is precisely the kind of work the parliament should be doing. Keeping Australians safe is a very high priority for this government.
The member for Hotham